Born with Hot Blooded on Steve Gorman Rocks. I told the story a minute ago about a woman who snapped and keyed a car in a parking lot. Was there a time when you were a kid where you saw your parents lose their cool, like completely blow up? I saw a few of those in the house. Like my dad would yell at us. He had a bunch of kids. We're all making noise and leaving a mess, and he would blow off steam at us. But the one time I saw my dad explode on someone else was really shocking because he kept a very cool demeanor outside of the home. But one day a neighbor accosted me and my brother and our cousin. Now, we were messing with golfers. We lived near a golf course, and we used to go up and run out in the fairway and steal golf balls and run back into the woods and then sell them to the next foursome behind the guy we just stole from. That's not cool. As a golfer myself, I'd be pissed if someone stole my ball. But we were doing it. We were kids. Well, a neighbor saw us doing it, and he grabbed my cousin by his shoulder, and he marched us back home, and he yelled at my mom about it. And he said, I had half a mind to beat these boys with a switch myself. That's what he said. When my dad heard that, when he heard that a neighbor had put his hands on his nephew and two sons and threatened to hit us with a switch, oh, he didn't care that we were stealing golf balls. He was out for revenge, and he marched down the street, and he called this man out into his front yard. And I thought, oh, my God, I'm going to watch my dad kick an old man's ass. He didn't have to. This guy was so afraid at the sight of a furious former Marine Sergeant Don Gorman on his front stoop. He apologized profusely. And it changed something to me that day. I thought to myself, I used to think my dad was a badass. Now I know he is. This is Steve Gorman. Thanks for tuning in to Steve Gorman Rocks on